It's a beautiful night for a ball game, and it's a beautiful night for your latest edition of Are You Fan Enough? Hello, everybody. I'm Mitch Evans. Great show in store for you. Number 35, of course, the great Phil Niekro. He's a Hall of Famer. Well, John Smoltz won his 200th game the other night. Is Smoltzy a sure shot Hall of Famer? And will he have number 29 out here on the Fan Plaza at Turner Field? That's one of the hot topic questions we'll ask the fans. Also, what's going on with Andrew Jones? He's been in a big-time slump the whole month of May. We'll see what the fans say about that. And the Phillies are in town. The Fanatics, why are they so obnoxious? We'll find out. Come with me. A lot in store here on Are You Fan Enough?
Atlanta is our first stop as we go around the league now in our Hurry Up.
Thanks, Ron. I'm Mitch Evans in Atlanta. The Falcons were able to survive for one half without injured running backs Warwick Dunn and Jarius Norwood in their win over the Bucs last Sunday. Will they be able to do it for a whole game against the Cowboys this week? That's the question. Fullback Justin Griffith did a great job transitioning to halfback in that game. Is he ready to do it for a whole game?
If I have to, just get in there and then, picked up where you left off at. Don't try to go out there and do nothing fancy. Protect the football.
Jarius Norwood and Warwick Dunn did not practice today. They're both listed as questionable for the game on Saturday night. Meanwhile, the Falcons do make a maneuver as they sign free agent running back Jamal Robertson. This week, Braves Weekly shows you what's new, and we welcome the newest Brave to the ATL. We throw some tough questions at the Braves' newest closer and find out what's new in Tim Hudson's arsenal. Plus, find out what the new cover boy thinks about his national exposure. So get ready to take it all in. Enough new info to make your head spin. It's Braves Weekly, and it's now. Thank you for joining us. You're looking at a live picture from Flowery Branch, Georgia, Falcons headquarters on a beautiful, sun-filled Tuesday afternoon. Hello, everyone. I'm Mitch Evans. We'll be together for the next hour, and it's amazing what a win will do for you. After 4 straight losses, there's a completely different feeling around team headquarters here in Flowery Branch for the Falcons. Despite a day off, coaches here, of course, preparing for the next game. But the Falcons pulling out a win, trailed by the score of 14-0 in Washington on Sunday, and then reeled off 24 points in a row to beat the Redskins 24-14. It was a great game, great comeback, and again, a great feeling now for the Falcons, who are right in the thick of the playoff picture in the NFC East with 4 games to go. We're going to hear from Michael Vick, we'll hear from Algie Crumpler, we'll hear from John Abraham, among other Falcons. But you know what? What precipitated everything that happened on Sunday? A team meeting that the players called, actually a players-only team meeting after the coaches had gone through all the preparations in the hotel on Saturday evening. The players got together and said, coaches out, just us. They had a lot to discuss, and here are several of the Falcons discussing exactly what was said and done at that meeting.
We had a little talk last night as a team, players only.
How long do I have to select it?
Well, you can stop now, but I need you to do this every 4 hours.
Every 4 hours?
Yeah.
So that'll put us right about in the middle of my show. That'll be good. Woosa.
Yeah.
Woosa. Woosa. Oh, hey, welcome back to Falcons Daily. Whoa. Forgot it's in the middle of the show here. You know what? It's time for the players page here on Falcons Daily. After an exchange of punts between the two teams, the Cowboys drew first blood. Roma with all the time in the world, and there is T.O. beating D'Angelo Hall for the touchdown that put the Cowboys up by the score of 7-0. Then a big mistake by Michael Vick as he thought maybe he'd get that screen pass over the head of DeMarcus Ware to Justin Griffith. Not to be. Ware with a great play. It's 14-zip Cowboys. Falcons are down. We got them right where we want them, right? Well, first we got to make a play on defense, and we do. Interception there first. The bat down by Coleman, picked off by Michael Boley. He rumbles 40 yards, and the Falcons all the way deep into Dallas territory, down to the 12-yard line. And then Michael Vick in the flat to Justin Griffith. There's the touchdown. The Falcons now down by the score of 14-7. Certainly the Hawks are doing great after opening up the season with a 120-109 win over the Indiana Pacers. Close game throughout until the fourth quarter when the Hawks outscored Indy 25-15. Consistent throughout the game was Al Horford as he put up 24 points, 16 rebounds. He was Big Al for the whole game.
I had a chance to talk to him earlier today. Certainly for you, a great way to start the season with your 24-point, 16-rebound game.
It is. Most importantly, we got the win. That's what we were coming out here for, and I was just playing very aggressive in the game.
Do you feel that now that the bench is deeper and certainly behind you, that it gives you a little bit more license to play a little bit more freewheeling style and not worry about getting in foul trouble necessarily?
Definitely. I mean, we have more bigs. I feel very confident with our bench now.
Welcome back to the show. Lots of Braves rookies have made their debut here in 2005. Brian Pena, Pete Orr, Kelly Johnson, Brian McCann, of course, Jeff Francoeur, Andy Marte, McKay McBride, Blaine Boyer, Kyle Davies, and Joey Devine. Well, all those players have at least one thing in common. They were all scouted by and spent time in the Braves minor league system. Without a doubt, 2005 has been the year of the rookies in Atlanta, and we have the best scouting and player development program in the history of Major League Baseball to thank for that. Season after season, the Atlanta Braves continue to win division titles. Players have come and gone, but one thing that has not changed is the franchise's commitment to scouting and player development. Although the blueprints for the system were already in place when he became Braves general manager in 1990, nobody understands the importance of good scouting and player development more than John Shearholtz.
I often remind the guys on our staff, the people who do our scouting work and our player development work, that they are the life's blood of this organization.
Jay Feely is a guy that is not worried if he's going to miss. He's got that good mentality. He's an athlete. He's a guy that works out. You talk about the Falcons. They also like to onside kick the ball. Jay Feely's a guy who has recovered his own onside kick. So that's a weapon, and it's something that they did against St. Louis earlier this year. There it was. Feely recovering his own onside kick. You better believe that the Rams are paying attention to what happened to them in week 2, and that even if the Falcons don't try anything remotely close to this, it's still on their minds, and they still have to practice and take up time so something like that doesn't happen again in this game. Guy who's in such a public eye as you are. Yeah. I mean, everywhere you go, everybody knows you are. Everybody wants a piece of Michael Vick. What don't we know about you? What's something about you that maybe you do in your regular day life that you could tell us that would be maybe interesting to everybody?
I mean, just to stay out of the public eye, man, and just try to do the right thing. I'm in the house playing video games the majority of the day.
We know that about you.
They know that, but it's really nothing else. Everybody know that I fish all the time.
Okay, I'm going to talk to you about that.
What I'm doing now, I just took up golf.
We know about that, and I'm going to talk to you about that too.
Golf game that got better. I'm shooting in the hundreds now. So.
Well, when you say in the hundreds, is that between 100 and 110?
100 and 105.
100, 105.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, you really break it down there.
Yeah, breaking it down a little bit.
You do understand that when people see you spraying shots all over the place, that makes them feel good.
Yeah, it make them feel good. Make them feel like they're a little bit better than me and they can hit the ball better than me. But, just let them know I got the little golf swing pro. I got the right touch. I've been ordering DVDs and all that, so I'm working on my game.
Well, the DVD, I don't think that's going to
You don't think that's going to work?
No. Tonight we've got some football, and it is Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers, two teams that are under 500 and not going to make the playoffs. That'll be on the NFL Network this evening at 8:15. That does it for us here on Falcons Daily for Thursday. We'll be back tomorrow, game preview edition of the show, as we'll have the keys to the game. We'll have Steve's key matchup. We'll break things down for you concerning these two teams, the Falcons and the Bucs. That comes up on Friday here on Falcons Daily. I hope you're warm where you are. I'm going to be getting warm in a matter of seconds. Mitch Evans signing off for the whole crew here on Falcons Daily. We'll see you tomorrow night. Take care, everybody.